Hi, in this video I want to teach you how to do the blouse for this set. It's very easy to do, and here is the list of material you're gonna need to make. To make the matching blouse for the skirt, this is the yarn I'm gonna use, or thread. This one is in a chocolate brown, this one is the cream color that I use for the skirt, and white. I'm gonna use 3 different colors. You can use just the color along of the blouse, but I want to break the piece because you don't want that big long skirt with the blouse, and then it will be too much of one color without being a dress. And you can use any type of yarn. You can use 100% mercerized cotton, you can use polyester, you can use silk, or you can use bamboo, or a mix of bamboo and cotton, whatever you can find. These ones are thread number 10, so I'm gonna use them double, that way it's a little bit thicker. And the crochet hook is the same, 3.5 millimeters. You're gonna need tapestry needle and scissor. I'm gonna start with a chocolate, and I'm gonna do a slip knot, and I'm gonna do a chain, and I will measure this chain around my bust or my chest. That's the wider part of the body and the top for the blouse. So this stitch is multiple of 4, like the skirt, so you have to make sure that the amount of chain that you do is multiple of 4. This is gonna be work in one piece, so this is gonna be in a circle, so you have to measure around your body, your back. Okay, so I'm gonna create, like I did for the beginning of the skirt, a border around 3 centimeters to 4 of single crochet, exactly the same, and that will go for under the arm, between the under the arm and the chest, like that, for that part there. So you have to make sure that you measure yourself. This one for me gonna be a size large, but remember, some size large have a bigger chest and some size large have a smaller chest, so you have to measure on your own body and making sure that it's multiple of 4. Here I have 152 chain, so if I divide 152 by 4, that gives me 38 groups of 4, and I divide those 38 group by 2, it gives me 19 groups. So it will be 19 for the front and 19 for the back. The same amount for the front and the same amount for the back. So now I'm making sure that my chain is not twisted to create a circle. So here I am. I'm gonna do a slip stitch in the first chain, and I'm gonna do single crochet, chain 1, I'm gonna do a single crochet in that space, and I'm gonna continue doing single crochet until I have from 3 to 4 centimeters. But if you don't like to do single crochet because your thing is too slow, you want to go faster, you can do half a double crochet, but for mine I'm gonna do single crochet. So when I finish here, I will do the slip stitch, chain 1, and I continue from 3 to 4, but probably will be closer to 3 centimeters. I don't want this part to be too wide, so I'll measure here when I have that done. Here I have my 3 centimeter or 7 row of single crochet. So now I'm gonna chain 3. I'm gonna do the V stitch, so I'm gonna do another double crochet in the same space, and a chain of 2 and 2 double crochet. One chain of separation, and I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, and at number 4 I'm gonna do again the V stitch. I'm only giving my one chain of separation in between a V-stitch. But if you have bigger chest and you want to give yours a chain of 2, and here you can do that. I tried like that mine, and I tried on after doing like 3 rows, and it was too loose, so I took apart those 3 rows and I start all over again. I even delete the videos, so I start all over. So I chain 1, count 1, 2, 3, and then number 4. Again, you're gonna do your V-stitch. You're gonna continue doing this all the way around, and you're gonna finish with the slip stitch on top of the third chain and here, and you're gonna do 2 slip stitch, and you're gonna continue in the center here with the next big V-stitch. So anyway, I'm gonna do that. When I finish here, I'm gonna show you how to go to the next row, just in case you're a beginner and you don't see the video of the skirt and you want to do the blouse. So I'm gonna show you that part here, but all the rows are exactly the same. This row gonna be repeating over and over until you have the desired length of the blouse, either you're changing color or not. Here I'm gonna finish this row with a slip stitch and the third chain. I'm gonna do a slip stitch on top of that double crochet and a slip stitch in the center of the chain 2 space. Here I'm gonna chain 3. I'm gonna do a double crochet in that space, chain 2, and again 2 double crochet in that same space, and that created my first V-stitch. I'm gonna chain 1. I go to the next V-stitch, and I'm gonna do a V-stitch. Like this, you're gonna continue all the way around, over and over, until you have the desired length that you want with this color. For me, it's gonna be around my chest size. So I will let you know how many rows I'm gonna give to mine at this color, and I want to show you how to change color. And the next color will be the cream color, the same color that I use for the skirt. So it'll be looking like this. Very easy to do. Here I've done 6 rows so far, and I'm using yarns that I have left over from other projects. That's what I'm doing. So I don't think I'm gonna have enough to continue to do the amount that I wanted in the beginning, because I want to use this same color yarn to do the strap. So what I'm gonna do here now is I'm gonna cut my yarn. I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't gonna lose the tail or anything, and I'm gonna start working on the strap. After I finish my straps, if I have enough to continue with this color, I will continue with this color and until I have used all my yarn. And then after that, I'm gonna use the other colors, and I'm using just leftover yarn. So if what you're using are full ball of yarn, you will do the stripe as big as you like or as small as you like. If you are just leftover from different ball of yarn, you just can do a couple of rows of each color and do your blouse like that. So the combination of color is up to you. Just giving you an idea how you can make this blouse. So I'm gonna cut my yarn and I'll show you how to work on the strap. Here I mark with the blouse of mine where I want the straps. So what I did here is I already cut the yarn and left that there. So this is the center V-stitch where we start and finish each row. So if you don't count that one, in the center you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on one side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the other one. 9 plus 1 is 9, 9, 18 plus 1, 19. So 19 in the back and 19 in the front. Exactly the same. This is the center one, and you'll have 9 this side and 9 in this side. So what I did here, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the top number 4 there, 1 over, at the top I did put a marker, and the same in the other side. 1 2 3 4, that's the top, and then the one over I put the marker. The same in the back. So now I want to do the straps with single crochet, and I want to make them the same width that I did this border here, around 3 centimeters. So you can do them smaller, or you can do it wider. So I'm gonna start here with my strap. To start the strap, I'm gonna do a slip knot to create a loop. And now I'm gonna go here where I have this marker. This is the right side, you know, in the front part. This is the front of the blouse. I'm gonna remove my marker from there, and then that 2 strands of yarn that I have there, because the yarn is double. I have 2 strands. I'm gonna pass that loop, and I'm gonna chain 1. Now in that same space I'm gonna do a single crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm gonna measure this to see if it's the same width of the 3 centimeters that I want. You can do it wider, you can do it thinner, and 6 is perfect. It's exactly 6 is exactly 3 centimeters. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chain 1, turn my work around, and I'm gonna do a single crochet on top of each single crochet, and I'm gonna work those 6 single crochet until I have my desired length. Five and 6. So I'm gonna chain 1, turn my work around, and I'm gonna continue working those 6 single crochet until I try this piece on, and the strap is long enough to go in the back here and attach to the back part of the blouse. And then the same I'm gonna do on the other side. In this side, I don't gonna start where the marker is. What I'm gonna do is count where the marker is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And in this one here, I will start my strap. Do the same length at the other side, so keep count how many rows you do on the other side. That way you have the same amount in this side. So do the same, and then we'll attach here in the back. So when I have my desired length, I will show you how you're gonna attach to the back, and that way you're gonna do your straps. If you find a different way to do it, go ahead and do it the way you like it. Here I finished the length that I want for my strap, and I chain 1. I'm gonna cut the yarn, leaving a tail to sew the strap here in the back. And then now I'm gonna start working on the other one, and when I finish the other one, I will sew them at the same time. Well, one first and then the other one, but you get my meaning. Here I sewed the strap, and now I'm gonna show you how to do that in the other one. So I'm gonna bring here, and where I have my marker, I'm gonna sew there. And now I'm gonna sew in a zigzag. I have 6 here, and in this 6 I'm gonna sew in a zigzag, and then I lose the yarn and I cut whatever tail I have left, and then I have this amount of yarn, and then I'm gonna pass a little bit of this one here, that we have around the same amount, and I will do 1 or 2 rows, whatever amount I can do with the yarn that I have here. So I don't have to worry using all that color because I already done my straps, and I just use whatever I can out of this one. So I'm gonna finish there and I'll show you how to continue. I already attached the yarn, so now I'm gonna continue working exactly as I've been doing so far with this color until I finish working with this. And the only difference that I already finished the top of the blouse is just working in the length. Here I chain 1, I'm gonna cut the yarn, and I did 10 row more than what I thought I'm gonna have in the beginning. So after that I'm gonna start with the cream color here in between this V-stitch, and this is the color. It's the same color that I use for the skirt. Here we're gonna go to the center of the V-stitch. Each time we do the slip stitch and we work doing this one here in the center. So I have a slip knot, and I'm gonna pass it through here. Make sure there is no detail what I grab, and I'm gonna chain 1, 2, and 3, and now I'm changing color, and doing double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. And do exactly the same that I did with the other color, but just with a different color. And then I'm gonna do some row of this one, and after that I'm gonna change to white, and it will be exactly the same. But as you work in one color, you don't need to go through this part of changing color here or anything. You just work straight until you have your desired length for your blouse. So for mine I'm gonna change from this color to white because this one was enough. So I'll continue working, and I will let you know when I'm finished. I will work off camera until I have my desired length, and I'll let you know how many rows of each color and how many on total for my length. So remember, it's up to you the length that you wanted to do for your blouse. So I'm gonna continue doing this over and over and watch some TV show, a movie or something. It will be like this. I remember only one chain of separation in between each V-stitch. It's looking like this. Now I'm gonna do the border of the blouse with the white, and I'm here in the center of the first V-stitch. I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and I'm gonna do 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, and I'm gonna go here in between the 2 V-stitch and that one chain, and I'm gonna do a single crochet. Again, 1, 2, and 3, and 2 double crochet. I'm doing exactly the same border that I did for the skirt. And I'm gonna go here in the V-stitch, and I'm gonna do a single crochet. Like that, I'm gonna continue all the way around. I'm gonna finish here with my slip stitch and cut the yarn, lose the tail, and I will show you what the blouse look like and how many rows I did in total and how many of each color. Well, this is the blouse here once you finish, and you can see the transition of colors. So with this color I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 row. With the cream color I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And with the white I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus the border stitch. And I love the combination of color, look really nice. So now I'm gonna put it on. I will show you the end result, and remember, you can put it on with the spaghetti strap underneath, or you can do a liner for the blouse the same color as the skirt. Before I show you the end result, I want to show you the amount of yarn that I have left from my ball of yarns that I use. This white one, they were brand new, never used before, and this is the amount I have left on each of the ball of yarn. And in this one, it was a new one and one that I already have used before, so I had to use some of these to finish with that one. And this is what I have left. And the same with this one both were used before, and I have to pass from this there in order to finish, and that's what I have left. So depending on the size of the person that you're making these for, you will need 2 of each color. Well, here is the end result of the blouse, and I hope you guys like it, and it looks fantastic with the skirt. It looks like a dress, especially if you put a belt on and you put it like a skirt there in the front of the belt. It looks really nice. You can put it just with a different bottom or the skirt with different top. Don't have to be together. Well, I hope you guys like it. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. And if you make this piece and you want to send me some pictures, you can do it through my Facebook page, Ruby Stedman, or you can find me in my Instagram, Ruby Stedman Crochet. I wish you have a beautiful day. Bye.